So the Galaxy S25 Edge is coming very soon. We also know that the rumored launch date is somewhere around April, but we have a lot more going around with the Edge, the slimmest flagship of 2025. Will it take that crown or not? Because we have a lot of details that will keep you interested in this next Samsung Galaxy flagship, because the S25 series is already out, but this one is slightly different. Hey guys, I'm Cyrus, you're watching Fiber, and let's talk about the Samsung Galaxy S25 Edge in this video and whether you should wait for something like this. The first and the most important talking point is the design of the phone, because the Samsung Galaxy S25 Edge is expected to come in a very thin form factor, almost as thin as 5.4 to 5.5 mm. I don't even remember the last time phones launched in this kind of a shape and size, because I remember back in the day when you had phones with 2500, 3000 mAh battery capacities, then you had phones coming in from even Micromax. I remember Hugh Jackman sporting an ad. I don't remember which phone was that. But anyway, this kind of a form factor is coming back to India and globally, yes, because slimmer phones are going to be the talking point of 2025, and the S25 Edge is going to be the big player in this category because it's a flagship and it's also slim. Speaking of flagship, it does sport a very flagship-like form factor, because rumors are saying that it's made of titanium, which is one of the strongest metals available. So maybe aluminum alloy hasn't done really well for Samsung, which is why they've gone with titanium. And you're also getting glass protection on the front, and I expect it'll come on the back as well. But no conversation around IP certification. We don't know whether a phone that thin will get IP certification, but if it's a flagship, it should definitely at least IP68. Rest, we're expecting that the weight could be around 162 grams, and that is extremely lightweight. You imagine using a phone that's almost 212, over 200 grams of the flagships today, and in comparison to that, when you hold this 162 gram phone that has flagship features, it will be, you know, just revolutionary. On top of that, we're expecting 3 colors with the phone: blue, black and silver. Obviously, Samsung is going to have its own fancy moniker, but yeah, 3 colors expected. Moving on to the specifications and the performance of the device, it is expected that the phone will come with Snapdragon 8 Elite, which is the top of the line, the big bosses of the processors right now in the Android ecosystem. And we have seen the performance of Snapdragon 8 Elite on multiple phones like the OnePlus 13 and even the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. So expect exemplary performance on the Edge as well. And Samsung is really pushing that no compromise button, offering you 12 GB of RAM with the Edge. I mean, that's the rumor that is expected. So yeah, you're getting a top performer. It is also expected that the phone be launched in 2 storage variants, 256 GB and 512 GB. No expandable storage, so no 1 TB variant. That's a bit of a confusing bit, because Samsung kind of is very heavy on the storage bit. Now, multiple YouTubers have already posted images, and they're showcasing the phone's design and whatever they feel that's good about the phone. So yes, you can go online and check that out. However, we have some of the rendered images that we saw at the launch of the S25 Ultra, because the Edge was there on display. However, not a lot of people could use the phone then and there because it might not be ready. So yes, we know that there is an Edge coming. We know the design looks like this, and people should definitely be excited about it. Another exciting bit is the 200 megapixel primary sensor on the rear. Yes, 200 MP that you've already seen on the 24 and the 25 Ultra is coming to the Edge, again rumored, and it's being supplemented by a 50 megapixel ultra wide sensor. So you're getting exemplary photography. Samsung hasn't compromised in that department, and with a lighter form factor, if you take this phone out to shoot your videos and content, just imagine the kind of handy hands feel you'll get with this one. It'll be easier to make a lot of content. In more news, it has been spotted on the FCC listings that the Samsung Galaxy S25 Edge has made it there, and that can almost conclude that the phone is near a launch. Now, the dates online are suggesting that April 16th could be the day that the Edge launches. Whether India will get a different launch date, we don't know yet, but the trend usually follows in that direction, that the global markets and the India market kind of get the phone at the same time. So 16th of April could be the big day. Rest, to conclude, the battery capacity. I know a lot of people would want to know that. So no, we're not at that position that you will get a 5000 mAh battery in a slim form factor. We are expecting it to be between 35 to 4000 mAh, which also for a phone this thin is pretty impressive. I just hope that Samsung bundle at least 45 watt of fast charging, because 25 watt is just too slow in 2025. So I hope that comes true. Rest, to round it up, we are just summarizing what the expected specs are. A 6.6-inch AMOLED display, which also supports 120 Hz of refresh rate, which means you are getting a top-of-the-line display because Samsung does not compromise, especially in the display department. You are also getting a good camera setup, 200 megapixel primary and 50 megapixel ultra wide. You're getting almost 4000 mAh battery, Snapdragon 8 Elite and 12 gigs of RAM bundled. And I haven't even spoken about the Samsung ecosystem. One UI 7 with all of the Samsung goodies. You are sorted. It's just that all of those power specs you're getting in a light form factor. Alright, pricing. The 256GB variant is expected to start at 1,11,000 rupees, could go all the way up to 120. And for the 512GB variant, it is expected it could go all the way up to 132. But again, these are rumored prices because inflation, tariffs, I don't know whether they will affect the pricing of the phone in India or not. We'll get there, but that's more about the, mostly about the pricing of the phone. So this was a quick rumor roundup on the upcoming Samsung Galaxy S25 Edge. I know a lot of people are excited. Remember, we'll be getting the phone on Fiverr. We'll be reviewing it, unboxing it, getting you all the content on whatever you need to know about that smartphone. So please stay tuned. And if you want to have a look at some of the other content we've done, I've also done content on the iPhone Air, that's what they're calling. So yeah, in terms of specifications, how thin it will be, go check out that video. We've also done reviews of the S25 and the Ultra, so you can have a look at that just to get an understanding of what you can get on the Edge. So yeah, check that out. That's it for this video. Hopefully it was informational. We'll be back with more tech content right here on Fiverr. Till then, take care. This is Cyrus signing off.